Hi everyone, I am Jack Red, and today I got a hell of a request. You can consider this as my thanks to the Nostalgia Critic, as that guy is fucking awesome. I love his videos. In fact, I looked at the first few comments on the Pokemon, the first mini refill, and it got me curious, like how bad the Digimon movie is. I've been avoiding this movie for 9 fucking years, and you know the truth is, I finally saw it. My god, it was horrible. It is so bad that I'm not gonna watch anything else that is Digimon anymore. It is just that bad. Let me tell you the backstory behind this movie. Okay, if you've seen the show, you know the first 3 seasons was on Fox, and it was in the competition with Pokemon, which is sort of a ripoff on. And I like the concept more for Digimon, where you can get your own Digimon, they can talk, they can evolve, you can do a lot of amazing shit with them, they got some good attacks. You know, it's just wonders of why it didn't do much better than Pokemon, which I thought was, by today's standards, really, really dumb. So, I have seen Pokemon the first movie. It was okay in a sense, but it was bad how it was planned out. But at least they made that from scratch. You want to know exactly how they made this movie? Let me tell you, it's gonna haunt you for the rest of your life. Basically, with a few minor changes, they basically put the first 3 movies in Japan together. That's basically what Digimon the movie is. And if you don't believe me, go look. It is true. It is damn true. It is basically 3 movies put together that are really, really short. What the fuck? They couldn't make it from scratch? This is Digimon, for crying out loud. And it just pisses me off that such a bad thing got released. I remember back in middle school where some people did bring this up, and each said nothing but bad things about it. And let me tell you, it was just horrible. I was surprised I was actually able to sit down and watch this whole fucking movie, because I'll be honest with you right now, it is just... I can't even express how bad this is without even telling you how the whole movie actually plays out. So let's get into. Basically, the first movie they put in this is basically based on Tai and his sister, with the first Digimon he had actually owned it. Let me tell you off the bat, they got the story pretty damn good. I mean, from they had him, he grew up, and then he takes on the Digimon in their own town. This basically tells you that we're not alone. You know, it's basically 2 worlds. The real world and the Digi world. And the Digi world, a lot of amazing shit does happen there. So, that's basically what the first movie is about. The next one, I'm going to let you know, this is where I start hating the movie, to be quite honest with you. Basically, the second movie is about this Digimon that keeps getting data and keeps evolving really fast. And it got really, really bad near the end. How bad? It started multiplying, and it basically put on 10 minutes. There's 2 nuclear missiles in it. One for Colorado, where most of our heroes are at, and one for Japan, where the last of them are actually at. What? Why are you going to do that? That's so stupid. And that half-assed everything. In fact, they were actually able to kick that thing's ass within the 10 minutes. And you know the sad thing is, it was in the last couple seconds. And they just basically hit him right in the head. He split in half, and boom. That's how they kill him. But you want to know something? You want to know how they got rid of all the clones? They blow the hell out of the place. And there were so many of them that you couldn't even see any parts of the wall. That was just how many of them there is. They kept evolving. They even go beyond where it was basically getting his ass kicked. Do you know? You want to know how they actually stop him for him to get cut in half? They email bomb him. That's right. They send the email directly to that Digimon. Slow him down and kill him just like that. It's like a fly swatter. You hit a fly with it and you don't expect it to get away. Well, a lot of times it does because your timing's off. But your time's correctly, you're going to hit it and it falls. End of story. That's basically how disappointing this one is. I was expecting something a little more epic, but it wasn't that much epic. I thought it was just a big disappointment. I was expecting a little more in this, and it was just downright terrible. Now, the third movie. Oh boy. This is where I start really hating the movie. It's about one of our heroes actually had a twin Digimon. Yes, I'm not kidding. And for some reason, this Digimon turns evil and wants to kill him and shit like that. And get this, he digivolves, goes in the water, and transforms again. Or just alters. And the only way to kill it was to go inside and kill it from there. What? That is so screwed up. You remember the last episode on the season 1 where they had to take on Pagwasmon and they had to destroy all the Digimons that was on his chains before sending his ass out of there, like sealing him in and basically making him explode? That shit was just, I mean, that was epic right there. This was disappointing as hell, just like the last one. So out of the 3 movies that were put in this, even though it's considered to be a whole, the first story was the best and the last 2 were just flat out disappointments for all the Digimon fans out there in the world. Now, the second story actually did get a follow-up, but I haven't seen it and I'm not going to see it because of this shit. It is just, damn, it is so bad that I'm going to let you know right now that this is definitely one of the worst anime movies I have ever seen. I'm glad I've waited for so damn long. It is just terrible. Oh my god, I'd rather watch Pokemon the first movie than this shit. It is just, it disgusts me because I'm a Digimon fan. I like the first 3 seasons I grew up with, but instead, I was giving a big pile of shit. Digimon shit to be exact. So, I'm Jay Ray, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you.